Welcome to the Red Carpet Report, your backstage pass for celebrity book clubs, book adaptations, and brand new releases. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Kirsten.
And we're your hosts.
Today's episode is a Beyond the Hype, so we're going to take a deep dive into the best celebrity book club picks of 2025. But before we get into that, we have to do the red carpet rundown, and we have a lot to cover.
There's so much.
So should we start with the adaptations that were announced?
Oh, absolutely.
And the awards? Let's go with the awards. You were very excited.
I was so excited because Hamnet won for Best Adaptation at the Golden Globes this week.
So that was the Maggie O'Farrell book. What did you think of the book?
I actually loved the book. It was so interesting to see a completely different side of Shakespeare. I have not seen the movie. I really want to.
I kind of do, but isn't there like child death in it? And that makes me really nervous because I don't know if I want to see that on the big screen. I think I need to like wait until it comes out for streaming so that I can like sob my eyes out in the privacy of my own home.
But doesn't it help if you know ahead of time?
I guess so. And I know it's like the lore, but like it's still like to see a grieving mother, that's where I'm going to really lose it,
Okay.
I think, to see that on screen. And especially if it's winning awards, that means it's like really well done.
I know.
So I'm like really going to cry.
That is going to be heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have?
We had a couple of big book adaptation announcements. Number one, All the Colors of the Dark.
I'm so excited for that
Chris
one.
Whitaker. And that was what, a read with Jenna Pick in 2024 maybe?
Yeah, last year. It was one of my favorite books of the year. It was so good. This is going to be amazing.
And then Listen for the Lie, which was like one of the best thrillers, I think, in recent years.
Yes.
That's going to be adapted. That's like all about like a podcast, which is going to be interesting to see because that format in the book, it was podcasters and segments in between different chapters. So I don't know how they're going to translate that. We've never really seen an adaptation with like a podcast. I mean, I guess a little. What's that Netflix show? The Foster sisters have, where they like record little mini podcast episodes, but it's not really the same thing.
No, I'm interested to see how they're going to do it because the audiobook version of this book was phenomenal. Did you get a chance to watch?
I did.
And
I loved it. I didn't think I was going to love it. We're talking about the people we meet on vacation, which in the last episode, and we got a lot of comments about this, I confess that I'm not a huge Emily Henry fan. I'd only ever read Happy Place. But Jackie said that this was her favorite.
Yeah, and Beach Read. And so starting off with Happy Place was like not the place to go to deep dive into Emily Henry. Like people we meet on vacation and Beach Read are so good.
Well, it made me want to read the book, which I'm like, first of all, I turned it on at the end of like a crazy day. I put it on with my husband and it reminded me of the rom-coms of like the 90s, like really, really good rom-coms. And we've been missing those for a while. And I loved it and I didn't want to love it. Like I went in and I was like, the bar is here. And like they delivered.
I love that.
They delivered.
It was funny. It was really, really well done. They made the characters so great.
I need to know how much it's like the book. Like, is this adaptation better than the book? Because it feels like the kind of adaptation that could be.
This is so hard for me because I'm always one of like, the book was better. But then you get some adaptations like The Help that both were like spectacular, right? Like Hidden Figures, spectacular, like both of them. So this is one of the ones that they really did the book justice.
So I need to read it, is what you're telling me.
I think so. I need to hear what you have to say.
Sounds like I need to read them. Darn. And then, as a reward for sitting through the people we meet on vacation with me, even though he loved it, my husband did, like he was laughing out loud while watching this movie. So you can totally watch it with your husband. But as a reward, I was like, you and I can watch His and Hers, which the Alice Feeney. He loves these kinds of like murder mystery. Someone's dead in the first 30 seconds. Who's it going to be? And you read the book. And have you watched it?
I read the book. I watched the first episode.
Okay.
Loved it. And
I was like shocked at the end of the first episode. Like, I don't know where this is going.
That's the great thing about Alice Feeney. You never know where any of her stuff is going. And the best part is I made my parents, they were in this weekend, I made them watch with me. They got home and they watched the entire rest of it.
They binged it.
They totally binged it, like 5 hours.
Now, let me ask you, you know the ending. You know who did what and who committed the murder and all the secrets. So is it as exciting for you? Because I have not.
Yeah, well, the truth is her stuff is so twisty-turny that I can't remember because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that wasn't it. Maybe it was that. Oh, that wasn't it. So her stuff is so good that I actually can't.
It's not like a major one where you're like, oh, this is it. And
no, but none of her stuff is.
Because it could be anything. It could be anyone.
Anyone.
My money is on the reporter lady. Anna, is that her name? My money's on Anna at the moment.
I can't confirm or deny because I legitimately can't remember.
Okay, well, we have another piece of news, which is Stephen Colbert.
Oh, yeah.
In one of his, he only has a few months left of his show, but he has chosen his next book, which is The Rest of Our Lives by Ben Markovitz.
Okay.
And it's a road trip novel, which I feel like you love a road trip novel.
I do love a road trip novel.
And this one is about a man who 12 years ago found out that his wife had an affair and promised himself that he was going to leave her when his youngest was off to college. And so he drops his daughter to school and he doesn't know what he's going to do yet.
Way.
So he decides to go on a road trip across the country and just start visiting friends and ex-girlfriends and people from his past to reconnect along the way.
Wow.
So it sounds really good.
It does sound really good.
It came out December 30th. I count that as a 2026 new release.
I know, because it can't be on any best of for 2025 when it's released the last day of the year.
Yeah.
And this is on our TBR.
This is on our TBR, major. I really, really want to read this one.
I'm excited about this.
Okay. Should we move into the next segment?
I'm so excited about this one. What are we talking about?
Today, we are going to take off this necklace, first of all, because I can hear it in my microphone.
She's jingle jangling.
So I'm just going to take the little coin off and then we'll be fine. That's why I love
That's a quick wardrobe change.
Little Jane Wynn in my life. Ta-da! Now we're good. We're into the real main segment. It is a Beyond the Hype. So Beyond the Hypes, we are going to do a deep dive into something very specifically Celebrity Book Club related. And this week, we thought it would be a great time to go over all of the Celebrity Book Club picks of 2025 and name our best. And readers and members and Instagram followers, they all weighed in on what they thought the best picks for each Celebrity Book Club was. I'm going onto our site to pull up the 12 from each, and we're going to start with.
And everyone's going to forgive me when I malfunction because
you don't know how to use an iPad?
Technology has been repelling me in 2026. Okay?
Well, then you're on trend because this is the analog year. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, this is the year everyone's trying to get off.
Oh my God, I would love that so much.
That's why the grandma hobbies are back. Plug for needle pointing because it's awesome. All right, the Reese Witherspoon list. Okay, the first is The 3 Lives of Kate Kay by Kate Fagan.
Loved it.
Isola by Allegra Goodman.
Fantastic.
Broken Country by Claire Leslie Hall.
I mean,
she came on, she was a book club pick. She was in our member chat and she came on and talked to us and oh my
God. She's amazing.
She's so amazing and she's so fun.
The book is phenomenal.
And hearing about her writing process.
Yes.
I mean.
That was actually, I loved the book. Then we spoke to her and hearing the process and how much the book had changed from beginning to end, that was it.
That conversation solidified it. I think we should just say that that's definitely, that's one of them.
Spoiler!
That was one of the two that we chose. All That Life Can Afford. I read this, it reminded me of Gossip Girl. It was it was a fun beach read. She did Emily Henry, Great Big Beautiful Life.
There were some people's favorites. It wasn't my favorite Emily Henry book.
The Phoenix Pencil Company, which I had to stop because of the way that they describe sticking the pencil in the wrist. I was I literally, all my training on like lead poison, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Spectacular Things, which was great and is perfect for the Olympics right now. So if you haven't read it yet, that is a solid choice because she's an Olympic soccer player. Once Upon a Time in Dollywood.
That was so cute. And I really liked it. It was a romance.
To the Moon and Back. I didn't have time to read that one.
I didn't read it.
But space is really like a trend. She didn't technically choose one for October, which we discussed last.
We discussed it.
But it was really Gone Before Goodbye, which was written by her, which I'm not a Harlan Coben fan, so I did not pick this one up.
I didn't either.
I
know people that read it, they said it was good.
Is it going to be like a Harlan Coben book? Because then I know I'm not going to like it. Do you know what I mean?
I think it mostly is.
I think I'm not going there. She then went backlist in November, and she chose Wild Dark Shore.
Which, I mean...
Love that book.
I mean, like...
That was the other favorite.
Yeah.
That was
the other... That was so hard-hitting.
It was, and so unique that it couldn't not. Like, I'm so glad that she went back because that came out earlier in the year, and she went back and she chose it, which she technically does like a few times. I think when she chose the Maggie O'Farrell book, that also had been released earlier in the year, and then she put her stamp on it later. We had actually been shocked when we read it that it had not been chosen as a book club pick. We were like, why didn't anybody choose this book? Yep.
And then
she came back and did it.
Absolutely.
And then The Heir Apparent was her final pick of the year, which was just fun. It was a beach read. It was about the royal family. You know, I love the royals.
I do love how she really shakes it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. She also had two, what are we calling them? YA picks in that before she launched The Sunny that she launched this past week, which I don't even want to talk about it anymore. She did choose Eris Takes All, which you read.
Oh, I read that. It was really cute.
It was like Ocean's 11 kind of. And then Stuck Up and Stupid, which was a YA romance, was her summer pick. And that was the point that she then announced that she was going to rebrand, relaunch, and redo the Sunny Book Club, which, you know, her first pick we like. So far for January. But that was the Reese pick. It is no surprise here. Guess what the readers thought was the best one?
Obviously, Broken Country.
Broken Country won by a mile. By a mile.
But I have to say, it's amazing.
It is.
And
deserved.
Everybody was totally just as infatuated with her as we were when we spoke with her, right? So it's impossible to read this book and not love it. Yep. And then after speaking with her, it's like, all hail the queen.
I mean, you can't have talked to her and not think that she deserved every success. I mean, this was on the bestseller list for months and months. There's an adaptation in the works. Like it is the Remarkably Bright Creatures of last year, and it deserved it.
Yes, I love
it. Deserved it
when a book deserves it, as opposed to when it's just hype with no substance.
Emily Henry. I'm just kidding. This is going to be the thing. I'm going to end up falling in love with Emily Henry, except for the one book. All right. Would you like to do the honors with GMA?
Yes, please.
I shall pass you the baton.
Oh, look at that.
Otherwise known as the iPad.
That you just put it on a different list. Okay.
Of course I did.
Okay. Here we go. January was Homeseeking.
You know, that was on my TBR all year long. I still have it downloaded on the Penguin Random House app, and I still think I'm going to read it at some point, but it's 17 hours long. So I got to be in the mood.
All right. The next one, you already spoke about this one. We know you love it. Junie.
I do. That was a best of the year pick for me last year.
Okay.
I'm just going to say it. That's one of the two best, I think, on this list for the whole year. It was phenomenal.
Count My Lies.
I don't think either of us read it. It was a thriller. No. We weren't in the mood for thrillers.
We didn't read it
last year.
The Sirens.
Oh, you read that.
I did. And I really liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I liked her first book.
That's fair. Which her first book was? Wayward?
Thank you. I was having word finding.
I could tell, but I looked in your eye and I saw you like panic, and I was like, I got this for you, girl. Telepathy.
Oh my God, I love it. She read my mind. You can see the look on,
or the panic. I read the panic on your face.
That says, can't remember. Then we have the original daughter. Did you read it? I didn't read
No,
it. Okay.
I did not read it. I'm picturing a beautiful yellow cover, though. Am I right?
You are 100%
This is
right.
wait, the podcasters don't know.
They don't know. Can I explain? Kirsten has a superpower. It's legitimately a superpower. She can remember the cover of every single book. She could describe for you exactly what it looks like. Every book.
It's freaky.
It's freaky.
It's freaky.
It's a little bit of a photographic memory.
Kind of, but it's like
But
very,
for book covers.
it's book specific.
Very, very books.
It's book specific. There should be like a test that we do at some point, like a fun game where it's like, describe me the cover. Okay, this
All
is
right.
like a bonus episode at some point.
Oh my
in the
God,
future.
I just hit this. I'm so excited. Feel free, touch base, email, send me an email, send me a note. I will write down your recommendations for covers, and we will do an episode where I test Kirsten on the covers.
Oh yes, this will be
so
really
much
fun. I feel like this would be a fun game. This is
is
always a fun
really
game for
fun
me.
Game. Okay, the next, the June pick, Atmosphere.
So this by a landslide won from you readers and Instagram followers.
As your favorite.
It was not one of our two favorites. Do you want to talk about why? It was really good. It was great,
No.
even.
I thought it was fantastic.
But it did not make our top 20 of the year.
It didn't.
And it did not make our picks for the best two from this
Listen,
list.
this is a thoroughly enjoyable book. There was nothing about it I didn't enjoy. I thought it would make an amazing movie
that I would never watch.
that she would never watch because she doesn't like space.
Which is why it did not get full
Right.
marks from me.
And the ending for me was just what made it not one of my absolute favorites. I loved it. Don't get me wrong, but it just didn't make the top 20. The Compound.
Oh, I read that at the very end of the year, and it was reality TV, and it was reality TV in like a dystopian society, and it was full of laughs. Like, it was a great beach read. I'm kind of sad I read it in November, but it was just like, it was fun.
Okay. Not Quite Dead was the thriller for
Holly Jackson.
Yeah, and I love her, and I have it on my list. And the next one, The Book of Lost Hours.
Oh, you read that.
I loved this book.
Was that magical realism? maybe?
Yeah, it was brilliant. So well done, so original, so cool. I love that one. And then we had Mitch Albom twice.
Which I love Mitch Albom. I don't know why I didn't read this
I've
one.
actually heard mixed reviews about this.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Mitch, good old Mitch? It's always a short book.
Yes.
Mitch Albom. It's always like, you're never going to get a 500-page Mitch Albom book. And I appreciate it. Like, you don't have to tell a story in 500 words.
Yes.
Or 500 pages.
Right, 500 pages. He just tells the story. It is what it is.
And they're
There's
like
no-
normally little pocket
Yes!
size.
Oh my
Put it in
God!
your bag. Take it with you.
Yes.
I know.
I don't know how he does that. I wish more people would make these little cute books.
I know, they're so cute and tiny. I just love them.
Wreck, Catherine Newman.
Oh, I mean, she's a gem. She came on for our book club because we read Sandwich, and she is one where when you talk to her, you're just like, I love you. Like,
100%.
please, can I read all of your work?
Her essence comes through in her books so strongly, and I just love her all the more for it. Best Offer Wins.
That was a ride. That was a ride. I was just talking to my friend Eva about this because she was like, what is this like psychotic lady? And I'm like, I know, but it is fun. It is different. It is fun.
And then we have the YA GMA picks. We have Afterlife, Gail Forman. We didn't get a chance to read that, but she is our March pick.
Oh, yeah. Her middle grade. She's
Yeah.
coming to book club.
Yes.
Very excited. So I'm going to make sure I read this book before she comes to book club.
Yes, for Not Nothing.
Okay.
And then Under the Same Stars.
Didn't read that one.
I didn't read that one. Otherwhere Post.
Oh,
I
you
read
did
that
read
one.
that.
Very adorable, very original. I really enjoyed it. Watch Me. I didn't read that one. And there are a lot because they choose one for every month. Audrey and Bash Are Just Friends.
I don't think I read that one either. I've been staying away from the YA romances.
It was
just
a
not
YA romance.
Yeah, not my cup of tea.
Time After Time. I didn't read that one. A YA historical fiction. The Nightblood Prince. Also a YA fantasy. Immortal Consequences, another YA fantasy.
Did you read
I
that
read
one?
that one.
Yeah.
It was the first in a series, and it was really good, actually. A little dark for
Really?
YA, yeah. Yeah, but it was really good.
Pretty cover though. Pretty black and pink, just in case you're wondering.
I mean, ding ding for the record. She's always right. Always right. And my favorite, Sisters in the Wind, Angeline Boulet.
Which I know it's YA, but it's one of those YA that's for adults.
Yes.
And she is like your go-to author every year. She's always in the top 20.
Phenomenal. She's fantastic. Then we have Fake Skating,
which I kind of wanted to read because like it's Olympic year. So I may circle back to that one.
Cold Wire.
I don't know that one.
And there's always Next Year, which is another YA romance. And you did that.
I did read that one.
I read that too.
I did read that one. Could totally see this like being adapted for Netflix or something. There's some activism in it. It's very cool.
Very cute.
It's cute. It's cute.
And did we already say the reader favorite? We did.
We did. We said it was Atmosphere. I'm going to do Oprah now.
Oh boy.
Which is going to be a scene. I wish I had my phone on me so that I could quote what you texted. You know what? I think I have my messages open. Jackie says the following. Holy bleep. I am never reading Oprah again. These books are the most heartbreaking, heart-wrenching books ever written. That's what I came out of yoga to the other day. You're not wrong. That's Oprah for you.
There are all my thoughts.
There you go. So Oprah started the year with A New Earth, which she had chosen in 2008. Do you remember that she did this?
Yes.
So she repicked it.
It didn't sell well enough the first time.
I don't know. I did not understand why she did this.
Eckhart Tolle? Yeah, she picked the same book twice.
Picked the same book, 2008 and 2025.
Are there no other books that have been written?
Apparently not. Apparently not.
Can help you live a happier life.
And then she did me dirty in February.
Oh, boy.
When I read Dream State, and it was the most depressing. I thought it was going to be like Yellowstone, and it was so depressing that it ended, and I was pissed. I was pissed at the ending. I did not love it. Then came The Tell, which is also on my TBR. It's a memoir, but it's like childhood trauma. It seems like you got to be in the mood for that.
Really? Is anyone ever in the mood for childhood trauma?
I am in the mood for childhood trauma. But bring it on, baby.
I honestly feel like there was not a single Oprah book that when you read it, you can be like, oh my God, I'm totally in the mood to have my heart ripped out with childhood trauma, abuse, neglect, poverty.
There's my favorite from this list was like not so bad, but I think that's why it was my favorite. So there's The Matriarch, which is Tina Knowles, which I did want to read that, and I didn't get a chance to read it because like who doesn't want to hear about like Beyonce's mom? That just feels fun. The Emperor of Gladness, like I'm sure it's great. It's also, I've had it downloaded forever. It's really long and I need to be depressed. Wally Lamb, The River is...
Oh, I couldn't read it because everyone was like, it's amazing. It's so sad. And I was like, I'm not in the headspace to do that to myself.
So this was one of the tie winners from our poll. A lot of people really liked The River is Waiting. I just remember that my mom didn't know that I read Wally Lamb. Like I know this much is true when I was like 13 years old. And I don't think she knew, like it was like Oprah, it was a sticker. I'm sure it's fine. And I don't think she knew it was not appropriate for me to be reading that book. And then I read She's Come Undone, like a psychopath at 13. And I haven't really been able to look at Wally Lamb the same way. And I feel like I'm going to get a phone call and she's going to be like, you read what?
Sorry.
Not appropriate for 13. But then she chose Culpability.
Right, which is different than her usual picks.
And it's why it was my personal favorite of her list this year. And Bruce came on to talk about his other book, The Gifted School, with us over the summer.
And he's amazing.
And he is a delight. And this book, I was very excited because I read it in the Chesapeake Bay, and when I was visiting the Chesapeake Bay, and it's about, the Chesapeake Bay, and it's like set there. So that was really fun for me personally, and I just really love that.
He's a great writer.
So he's just such a good writer. It's all about AI. It's so relevant to the world today. Next up is The Bridge of Sighs, which is an older book. 2007, that one came out. Then Elizabeth Gilbert for September for All the Way to the River, Love, Loss, and Liberation.
I didn't love her last book, so.
And then A Guardian and a Thief.
Okay.
This is the book that
This
she
is the
texted
book.
me about.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't have words. There's no words. It's brilliantly written. It is like the saddest story I've ever read in my life. I don't know why I'm laughing, because otherwise I'd be crying.
I feel like you are on the verge of tears right now. I feel like you're on the verge of tears.
Oh boy.
She gave me the full rundown.
Oh yeah.
She was like, let me tell you how this book goes. And she gave me like the 3-minute rundown. And I was like,
Yeah, because
oh my God, I'm so glad I didn't read that, because I would have been really upset.
Trauma, I would like it to be shared. I'm so mean.
Oh, she's like, I'm going to tell you this. Oh, you're doing your makeup? Great. Let me tell you this heartbreaking story. Don't put on your mascara. Let me just tell you everything that went down.
My captive audience.
And then the final Oprah for the year, because she did not choose for December, which she was like on a roll. I really thought this was the year she was going to pick 12.
So proud of her.
I know. And she let us down. She chose Some Bright Nowhere by Ann Packer.
Okay.
So that was the final.
Here's my
one
question.
That was about like dying of cancer. And I just, Oprah, girl, do you have any joy in your reading life? I'm asking for a friend. Would you like a book recommendation? Because I can give you one and it will make you not cry. I could do that for you. I think maybe Oprah needs to be exposed to Emily Henry, I think maybe she needs to come over to the light side.
I think we can totally make her a list of fiction books that will make her happy.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like she would really like, we're going to play this game right now.
Okay.
I feel like she would really like Mrs. Quinn's Rise to Fame.
Oh, that's such a good
there's
book.
something dark in there,
Yeah.
like a little, but it is awesome. I feel like she would like that one.
But what about one of the books that we have that are overcoming grief?
Like what? What do we got?
The most recent one that I did was Dandelion is Dead.
Right. That she would, I think she would like that one.
I mean, there are some overcoming grief that are some romances.
I don't know if she's ready for a romance.
She isn't.
I feel like she needs to, let's baby step her, Maybe she needs to laugh. Sylvia's Second Act.
Oh, that's a funny one. Or any of the Claire Pooley ones.
Any Claire Pooley. Oprah, please take our
How to
recommendation.
Age Disgracefully will have her peeing in her pants.
I think Oprah needs some Claire Pooley in her life. So
Just
let's make this happen, Oprah.
If you would just like some in-between books to make you smile and laugh.
Okay, but that is our girl, Oprah.
Okay.
Which leaves us with
Jenna.
And you know what I think we should do at the end of this? I think we should have like a who won book club last year.
Fun.
Okay, we're gonna have
that.
So read. Let's refresh.
Here we go. Read with Jenna. All right, what we got here? Okay, The Life Cycle of the Common Octopus.
Didn't read it.
Which I had it downloaded and I didn't get to it.
I didn't read it.
Okay, this is a love story.
You
did
read it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Moving on to the next one, The Dream Hotel.
I didn't read that one.
I think I started it.
Jenna's off to a rough start here in 2025. Let's see if she can redeem herself. I think she does.
Heartwood.
I did like that one.
Okay.
I read that. That one surprised me how much I liked it, but I think the problem is about like a missing person in the woods, and they're trying to like find her. And I had read God of the Woods first.
I was gonna
and
say.
it's not the same, like, I read God of the Woods first. Like, where are you coming from that? You know what I mean? And like Wild, like they're all like kind of in that same, they're all different, but they're all kind of the same. And I just, God of the Woods.
They're not going to be as good.
No.
Right. Okay, The Names. I loved this one. I read it. I love this one. It did not get the recognition that it should. And I'm wondering if it's maybe because some of the other picks weren't so amazing.
I don't know, but that was your choice. For this.
That's definitely my choice. A Family Matter.
Didn't read it.
Happy Wife. I did.
And?
It was fun and predictable.
Okay. I think we know who didn't win.
Buckeye.
Team, you all loved this one. It was this one and another one, which we haven't gotten to yet. That you like came out of the woodwork to be like, it was the names and Buckeye, and these were the reader favorites, and you guys were tied on which one, and we counted all the votes.
And
I did read this one. She read it.
Okay.
I liked it. I love a family drama, a family saga, I should say, because it really is a saga because it spans decades. And I adore family sagas. And I thought it was okay. I'm going to leave it at that.
The Irish Goodbye.
Loved talk about a family saga. Loved. That's my pick.
Okay.
That's my pick. I thought it was perfect. It was a family drama, but it goes back in time. So you see some parts of their past and how it all comes together on this Thanksgiving weekend. And there's never books written about Thanksgiving. And like, I'm into it.
I don't know
loved
why.
it. I don't know either. I don't feel like that one got the recognition it deserved.
Cursed Daughters. You read this one too.
Oh, she chose that one?
Yeah.
I forgot that she chose that one.
You love that one.
I did really love that one. Okay, so the end of the year Jenna was like coming through.
Yes.
I really, really loved. That was the same author who wrote My Sister the Serial Killer, and it was so good. Yeah, that was a good one. Okay.
Now, what are your thoughts on her December pick, which was Pride and Prejudice, originally published in 1813?
Okay. Okay. I have feelings. Do we have time for my feelings?
We always have time for your feelings.
So this is one of my 10 favorite books of all time. I adore Jane Austen. I dragged my family to Bath over the summer to go and see like the Jane Austen Museum and like live the life. Okay. You're like preaching to the choir.
Like legitimately.
And I know it's Jane's 250th birthday. It was like in December and it was like a whole situation. And I get it. But Pride and Prejudice, it's like starter Jane Austen. Like everyone's read it. Everyone's seen 1,000,001 adaptations. I just wish that she had chosen a different one. Give me Northanger Abbey. I don't like Emma. Personally, that's my least favorite. Sense and Sensibility. Like give me a different Jane Austen, because everybody who's read one Jane Austen has read Pride and Prejudice.
Yes, yes. Right. So what we love about celebrity book clubs is that they bring readers to books they may not have read before. If you're going to bring readers to Jane Austen, choose something that has not been adapted to film 27 times.
Yeah. And I think there's nothing else to say. I just think it was weak. I thought it was weak sauce.
Notice how I ask her these questions because I know what the answers are going to be.
Because when it came out, I was like talk about like rage texting.
Yeah.
I just think it was weak. And like, I get maybe if you've never read Jane, it's a good starter, but like we all could have come along for another journey. And then you would have had like Pride and Prejudice as backup, like
100%.
Persuasion, like just anything else.
On the count of 3, we're each going to say who we think won for best books of 2025. Overall, best books.
Easy.
Okay,
ready?
On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Reese.
And she hasn't won in a while.
No, she has not.
She has not won in a little bit. So
good for you.
Good
you came
for you,
from behind, girlfriend.
Good for you. Good for you. We're going to do the bookmark. It's mine.
It's yours. Tell me you told me about this book. Tell me about this book.
So I talked
What
about
did you
this
choose?
with our members in Looking Beyond. But I chose The Fourth Princess by Jamie Chang. Now, it doesn't come out until February 10th, but I cannot stop thinking about it. It is the best Gothic novel that I have read in recent time, like in the past decade. If you're a fan of Diane Setterfeld, Kate Morton, who is like the god of Gothic, you are going to love this book. It is set in 1911 Shanghai when an American couple, Charlotte being the wife, come to Shanghai to move in with their uncle in this crumbled down mansion to launch like a railroad empire in China. And she wants to acclimate to society, so she gets a secretary that is from China. And this woman, Lisan, is a ward of this very wealthy, old, like historic family called the Liu family. And she's their ward. She's an orphan and she doesn't remember her life, like her very early childhood. She just remembers like showing up at this house.
So is it like amnesia?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So they are kind of like forming a friendship, an unlikely bond. And Lisanne is trying to figure out what happened to her past because she's like realizing that there are some secrets that have been kept from her. At the same time, Charlotte is like, I have been brought under false pretenses over here to Shanghai. And like the money is not what I thought it was. And I'm feeling like I'm being a little bit duped. Okay. So they're both like working on their own individual issues. The house is crumbling. And did I mention the woman in the red dress that just like keeps being spotted all over the place?
Is that a ghost?
I'm not going to tell you if it's a ghost or not a ghost, but I'm going to tell you that there's the possibility of a ghost. And as Taylor Swift would say, I want the possibility of a ghost in the crumbled down mansion. It is so good.
Sounds good to me.
It is so good. The ending, legitimately, I screamed. I didn't see it coming. I didn't totally out of left field in the best possible way.
This sounds so good.
Addicted. I consumed it like I couldn't get enough. Like I couldn't get enough. I was so excited. I wanted to talk about it last week and Jackie was like, no, I get to go first. Because
is this your first 5-star?
First 5-star book of the year. Like I loved this book. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Next week, I'm excited because it's going to be our first like not as into the Celebrity Book Club week.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about the February reading challenge prompt. So we have a free reading challenge and it's one prompt a month. And February's prompt is thrillers and mysteries about writers.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some really, really good ones.
Really good ones.
And so we would like to know what your favorite thrillers and mystery books about writers are while we compile the list. So please let us know, DM us, reply in the comments. And that's it.
So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. See you next week.
See you next week.